In dealing with debt today, tips on how to avoid pet debt. Ted Rossman, industry analyst at creditcards.com, is standing by. Hello to you, Ted. Good to have you here.
Thanks for having me, Angie.
What are your tips for dealing with pets and debts?
Here are 3 tips for you. Number 1, sign up for a 0% interest credit card. You can pay no interest for up to 18 months on new purchases on a card like the US Bank Visa Platinum, or up to 21 months with no interest on balance transfer cards when you move existing debt. An example there is the Citi Simplicity. I also like personal loans. You can get rates as low as the mid-single digits, especially if you have good credit. These loans are unsecured, so you're not putting your house or your car at risk, and the payback period is usually 3 to 5 years. One other option, which is a little more old-fashioned, is just good old-fashioned budgeting. This is going to involve setting up a separate account for your pet. I say separate account because I think you're going to be more motivated to put money in there if maybe you have your pet's name on it, you have the purpose of the account. There's a motivational aspect to that. There's also a benefit of the separation. You're not going to commingle this with other money that you might be tempted to use for other purchases.
Ted, are there any lines of credit you would shy away from?
One is you're going to be offered credit cards at your vet a lot of the time. Care Credit is a good example of this. The sneaky thing there is that they charge what's called deferred interest. So they might say 0% interest for 12 months, let's say, or even 24. It sounds great, but when we're talking deferred interest, that means that if you owe anything at all at the end of that time, they're going to go back and charge you retroactive interest on the average daily balance from the beginning. Deferred interest is a big gotcha. It's common among store cards. You see it on a lot of medical and vet cards as well.
Before you take off, anything else you suggest avoiding?
I also would stay away from pet insurance in most cases. Pet insurance has a lot of exclusions. In many cases, you might be paying even more in premiums than you're getting back in value. It can work for some people, but I think it's an expensive way to protect yourself.
Thank you so much, Ted, for helping us out today.
You're welcome.
For more Business First AM, check us out on social media. We're on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. And go to businessfirstam.com for where to see our show on TV.